another fight taking place as Liquid are making their way into Geyser now. As it looks like they will be able to stabilize here. Great nades coming out from Fun. It's gonna connect, and that's the nice passive, but oh no! Impulse gets the knock onto Flanker. Fun barely surviving, but not for long as Z Davis will pick him up. Nocturnal going for that quick res, but oh, he will fall. Pop-Tarts coming up with some crucial kills here. Remember, they are our 4th place team. Like I said at the beginning of the day, they need to find kills. They need to find points every single game, and they are doing it.
And the situation wasn't there for Liquid. They didn't have a building to hold down, and man, you can see how it works out as Pop-Tarts trying to hold down their own building are going to lose Z Davis. Now, Impulse and Mooney need to quickly adapt to this very new game plan they have, and I think that game plan is called Run. As Portal ends up getting used, it'll give them a little bit more space to work with. Arrow don't seem intent on pushing this, though, as they've completed at least 1 KP for themselves and have a building to be safe inside as well, but they will need to move as the next ring will approach.
Cheez-It made their push out from the choke that they were controlling on the north side of Geyser and actually got the full wipe onto CLOUD9. So that does alleviate a lot of pressure for Rice Krispie Treats that were playing in, or excuse me, Nestle Splash that were playing inside the tunnels. Might have the opportunity now to go back for that beacon as well. CLOUD9 going down in 16th, 2 games in a row. Here's Team Razor, as it looks like they are ready to push out here, taking up the position that Cheez-It had just beforehand, but they have to be careful. The cross angle is set up on the other side, and now Baby Tooley's getting punished. He does answer back, but the bubble is forced out. No aggression quite yet. There's the aggressive bubble, and Baby Tooley has no opportunity to go for the heals quite yet. They're a little bit wary, though. Now that here comes the push. They've lost out on Tooley. Hakulo inside the bubble with that Eva 8. Gets the knock onto Moose, and Finicky to go down next, and Team Razor survive. They got the armor swap for Feral, and Baby Tooley will get brought right back up.
The confidence on Team Razor to pull that off as well. Tooley even trading back several shots before dropping the bubble. Ultimately, with the deciding factor there as Hakulo was able to clean up, and now Renegades, they're in a fight of their own. We can't spend too much time dwelling as CLG, they end up taking down Oscillated at the same time. Renegades are going to get bubbled to, or rather, their bubble taken out by the Crypto and spotted as Xset make their push inside. They're still under fire, though, and that defensive bombardment is buying a lot of space. We'll see if it ends up working out as Mike finds Flesh, but gets taken down himself. Kenny is going low. Clarify is forced to bubble, and now with the shield bat buying a little bit more health for him, will he be able to get these knocks, pushing right back in afterwards. Arcstar on the outside. Kenny is struggling to hold the high ground alongside him, and they need to push into the building.
Yeah, third party coming up from behind them. Era pushing out from their building, and now it's all up to Kenny to rat this one out inside of Geyser. Era doing a great job of patrolling here on the western edge now, with a pretty decent building to play off of as the next ring will reveal itself. It does seem like it is going to continue to be a classic Geyser circle. We'll see if we get surprised by the ring pull, but this one should be going more eastern. We'll find out in just a quick second here. No, this one pulls down to the south. So the choke down to Mod is in play. Era, they have their work cut out for them, but they should have an opportunity to play for this building out. Good scan from Stunny gives them so much information. There is a team inside. You can coexist here. We'll see if they choose violence or if they decide just play inside the building. They've got plenty of time to decide things, though, as a lot of action taking place here. You know, TSM, they have to rotate out as well. They were on the northern edge of this one. You need to deal with that very shortly. That squad is starting to rear its head from the hilltop now, but it's good damage out from Tech to keep them at bay. And it looks like they'll be able to take this building. No, there's a caustic barrel slowing them down. Redeploy out onto the hill. This is an opportunity for Error to come in for the third party. Unfortunately for them, they do not have that jump pad to instantly punish this one, but Hakulo does so much damage. Being ported out just for a little bit more safety here as Hakulo goes in for that re-engage. He still needs to buy time for Baby Tooley to go for that full heal, and he's slow healing throughout all of this, so no medkits here. Mr. Hakulo, he wants to get aggressive, but he cannot, and he still goes for it. Hits for Flash, doesn't get the knock quite yet, forces out the bubble, and now he goes down, getting punished for his aggression. Pow picks that one up. Era still licking their lips, waiting for the third-party attempt as they do go for the trades. Now this might be the opportunity for Era to come in for the third party, still biding their time throughout all of this.
Hakulo plays that on a knife's edge as well, buying just enough time for the rest of his team to complete the push after he goes down. And with so many teams looking at them, I'm surprised they're able to pull it off. You talked about Era, CLG are waiting down here as well. They are heavily looted up as Razor continue to take the fight after maybe Thule ends up going down and wipe yet another squad.
Gold bag res for Team Razor. They've got at least 7 kills as well, and just in time. Now, they did have slow heals, of course. Hopefully, they can get a med kit up to get Baby Thule back to the game, as Team Intel now coming out from Mod. They've got a team that's currently gatekeeping here. Bubble has been used. Here comes the barrels as well for Skittle Cakes, and they have the opportunity now to make the push. That's the first knock onto Bronzy, and Intel have taken almost no damage throughout all of this. Bubble onto them, and oh no, Skittle Cakes needs to turn around fast enough, and it looks like it is going to be a 1v2 for the finish here, as Skittle Cakes now will be able to finish them off. But here's Team Razor coming in for the third party, and they are mopping up the lobby. Team Intel still have some fight left in them, but it's not enough. Team Razor having at least 10 kill points here, and now they have the opportunity to take a breather.
Razor are playing out of their minds today, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop as Splash, now they're inside of a fight. They can once again be third party, but they're in it with TSM, who do like to finish the fights very, very quickly. Fearing already goes down with Turns the last one left. It's going to be TSM pushing up onto the high ground, taking control of these boxes where they can. Seems like Imperial Hal, though, if they get better of it right now, needs a little bit more space for his team to get over to him. Cannot push up here alone, and it's going to mean that they forfeit a little bit of control of the lobby and end up waiting for it next time they can third party.
And there are too many teams still alive in this ring. That western edge you have to be careful about. You can see teams rearing their heads now as Al just backs off to hit that Phoenix kit. TSM with 30 seconds left to go. You do have that Valkyrie redeploy to play off of. We'll see if that comes into play for them. This is going to be a very difficult call here. As you can see, so much of that next ring is on that mountainside, so there's not that much playable terrain. There's a lot of head glitches you have to worry about, as well as how you can see he's taking note of what the battlegrounds look like. He knows there's a team inside that building. He knows that they have to actually deal with that for this rotate. Snipe down, setting up the barrels for himself. Makeshift rampart walls, if you will. But now, with only 15 seconds left to go, he's got to be careful. He cannot spend all of these barrels before they're ready to try and retake that height.
Just giving them a lot of safety, but right now they're on the push. There's a mobile res up there in a defensive environment, buying them a little bit of space to get inside. This is friendly for TSM, so they use it more as cover than anything else. And now, despite not being able to actually secure the height, they've got this really weird spot in the low ground. Let's see if they can make it work, because we've seen teams like Liquid fall here before. Instead, it's TSM that are raining down fire, taking down the likes of CLG as they get pushed from the top. It's Fury who's looking down on them, trying to find the pick. There's 3 in the way. See if Pringles can clean them up as TSM continue to run the lobby from here unchallenged.
Oh, a lot of trading taking place right now. Razor have lost out on one. CLG about to get wiped off as well. 4 squads remaining, 10 players left. Will Razor be able to recover throughout all of this missile swarm to try and secure any of the knocks as they're trying to stop that res? And it looks like they will be able to get him up safely. And now they back away, but the beautiful tracking out from Imperial Hal, even getting Nano at the end there. It's going to be the final 3v3. Reps has taken a lot of damage throughout all of this, but Snipe Down is providing a lot of cover with these barrels. That's going to allow them to go for the reset. Now at the final 3 teams remaining. You've got TSM, you've got Team Razor, and who is that last squad up on the high ground now? They've got the zone priority as well. It looks like it's going to be Scissors and Co. So Team Pringles are just hoping that these 2 teams start fighting.
Pringles actually have a really, really nice spot here because they get to lay down pressure alongside TSM, and they need to be dealt with. Razor know that now. They try and find the initial knock at the very least, bait in an engagement, but are eating missile swarm after missile swarm, and I wonder what Fury's thinking about right now. Is he making a little journey down to the south end? Right now, he's going to settle for throwing out a Thermite, waiting for the reposition on the Loba.
This is insane, that Black Market Boutique getting them so much utility. He had 4 Thermites there to utilize, not getting connects quite yet onto TSM, but it's a lot of pressure, forcing out that bubble early on, both sides using it actually. And so Presley will be able to hold on to his, and you can see Razor committing onto TSM committing on the other side. It's the trades, and that's what Team Pringles have been waiting for here. They're trying to go for the reses, but oh no, Snipe Down will go down, and now with the final 2 squads remaining, Pringles smell blood in the water. They know they have the man advantage. It's only Hakulo left, and Team Pringles will snatch away the victory here.